Jungle.
Hello everyone, please come join us for a very informative session about EB5 investment program and a path to green card in the United States. My name is Abdul Arif. I'm originally from Hyderabad myself. I'm returning back to your beautiful city in my hometown after almost 50 years to share my experiences and the investments that are available for people in Hyderabad. Most of our investments are based out of real estate, and we're lucky to have one of our developers, Mr. Prabhat Reddy, with Celebrity Real Estate, doing his projects in the United States. You can contact the organizers of this event to learn more how the process works and come join us. Thank you very much.
Very good evening all. Myself Srinivas Mari, I am the managing director of Kalpal. Thank you to Vikram Sagar Pasala, organizer this biggest event ever, the first ever event, the world largest center. He is a film lyricist also, not only the advisor of Kalpal Media. So please come, Praveen sir, on the stage and explain about this. You are the guest.
As we embark on this journey of insightful discussions and today we are going to have a EB5 seminar, a very niche area of investments, exploring opportunities in US through this EB5 program. So today the seminar is jointly promising avenues in global investment. Before starting the actual session by the expert Attorney General, Mr. Abdul Arif, one by one we guess we have some of the special guests with us. So let me invite first Mr. Abdul Arif, famous Attorney General from Arif Collins Attorneys at Law. Please come on to that. Seminar promoter and Mr. Sagar Pasala, chain of high solution MNCs across project director. Regard the light. Tourism and many more. It is an exceptional opportunity for all of us who is aspiring to make a lasting impact through this investment. We are here to profit but also to consider how our investments can drive meaningful change. Let us dive in and explore limitless potential that the EB5 program offers for us. So before inviting our host for today, Mr. Vikram Sagar Pasala, let me to introduce him. I would
EB5 seminar. Today, I came here to introduce Vikram Pasala, but Vikram Sagar Pasala, I know him whenever I come to Tihar because as from that day onwards, me and our said government also very cooperative. And VSP Group, again, one of the key guys who is always talk about the tech savvy things and investment on tech things, and also because sometime back we met and we discussed because I'm from the management, I am now. So when I see the people here, so Kanaka Reddy garu is one of the closest to my family. But first time I'm meeting him, but I heard a lot about him. And apart from that, who has come from US. I heard about him as one of the good lawyer and the speaker and also immigration lawyer. And lot of he's a walking encyclopedia kind of thing. So I heard a lot about him, and also when he has come to Hyderabad to address himself and welcome to. One more thing is he belongs to Hyderabad, though he's settled in as a famous lawyer in Wichita. But he's from Hyderabad. We're proud of you, sir. He belongs to Hyderabad. And nothing to talk about Kanaka Reddy garu, and one of the famous business, and I can say a tycoon of the business. And also Vikram, my best friend, and we always think about the techniques and investment. Anna, we start that hotel, we start here. It is there in US like this, and I went to Wichita and I talked with Arif sir, all this. And also one of the special guests is here, the Paradise brother, and because when I was working for the Pepsi, as a general manager for Pepsi, I used to interact with my Paradise brother. His brothers both are very close to me, and his son also used to play basketball with me. So welcome to this total group. And sir, and Hyderabad, we have a lot of investors here, and with your inspiration speech, we get more investors, and they definitely invest in US because the fascinating business is going to the US and investing. So definitely, sir, we look for the investors to invest in your EB5, and so the 5 people are here. I'm thinking that the 5 are main pillars of this group. Thanks for this opportunity, Vikram. I know you are.
$300, $500, $800, right? The EB5 cost somewhere around close to $1 million. But a lot of people ask me, a lot of questions we got, and I was talking to Abdulji when I met him. Sir, there are a lot of people here, with the little money, big money, small money, a lot of the misconception of understanding, projects are failing, what do we do, and all this discussion. We said, hey, why don't we have a seminar there, you contact and we call people. So now, I just wanted to introduce the team we have here. People who are successfully got EB5 visas, our Dr. Kazim ji, who is rare enough to with so much of achievement here, he still have the vision of living there for 3 months and living back here 3 months. That's a concept we were discussing yesterday. We were able to achieve it through that vision. And some of you, or many of you, are friends who is interested. We can share the name. Abdul Arif ji to Hyderabad one time. Please give him a big hand. So he is so generous to come here to share his knowledge and experience. To put together a small group of people, where 100 more people. That's our goal. And then I want to thank Kanaka Reddy garu. We were there yesterday at his house. And I'm not supposed to say in front of the media here, but the number was big in just that room. The investments in that room itself is like a huge number. So thank you, Kanaka garu, for being here. Dr. G is always, I met him a few times, but we think we are very close now. That's how he is. He becomes close to anybody whom he meets, and he's an amazing guy.
Where my memories of Hyderabad are frozen in time. So you have to forgive me for the lapse, the updates and the things, wonderful things that have happened in Hyderabad. So at Hyderabad, Rajesh Khanna was the king of the screen. And Amitabh Bachchan was just starting out. and probably Shah Rukh Khan wasn't even born. So that's how I'm purposely dating myself a little bit by revealing my age to you, and hopefully you won't hold that against me. I have been in the U.S. for almost 50 years, and when my parents were alive, I would come back and forth. The last time I came here was '99. And after that, I came back once at the invitation of Dr. Kazim, who was my original EB5 successful client. And from him, my practice in this area grew and grew and grew. And right now, I'm responsible for almost over $200 million in investments in the U.S. And it's all because of really two main people. One is Dr. Kazim, and next is the renowned builder, Mr. Babak Reddy. And he's just a sheer delight, and he's a wealth of information. I've learned so much about India and Hyderabad and how things work in Hyderabad. Please give a round of applause to these distinguished gentlemen. So, and then the other person I want to thank is, of course, Vikram. And this event would not have happened without him. Because just literally 4 weeks ago, I told him, Vikram, the winter is coming in America. I want to go someplace warm, and please do something so we can have fun and achieve something worthwhile for people. Brief overview of how the EB5 program works. The EB5 program is, I think, the slideshow might be self-explanatory. Sorry. So that being said, this is where the visa category is current. Vikram, Mr. Reddy, Mr. Arif, and Mr. Azmi. And my journey with EB5, let me first speak a little about the business for 68 years. We exited the business in the year, 2 years back, 2.5 years back. We sold it to a private equity, and then we moved on. I met Mr. Arif way back in 2017. And, I was exploring the various options for my children who were studying in the US for them to permanently stay back. So a friend of mine who's a doctor in Chicago, he said that I have a friend in Wichita, Kansas, you should meet, he's a lawyer. So we decided to fly into Wichita, and my first interaction with Mr. Arif was very interesting. I land at the airport and see one gentleman in a truck with shorts and banyan and a hat. And my friend says, he is your lawyer. And being from this part of the world, we normally have a different. So I said, he's the lawyer, and it took me some time to really digest the fact that he is going to be the EB5 lawyer. And then we checked into the hotel, and next morning we happened to go to his office, and I see a different Arif there. Mr. Arif Saab was in full suit, ready for some argument somewhere, and that's how our journey started. And Wichita.
The past 30 years, I've done in terms of business and growth. When I've seen the facts and economics of USA, I could find for a given effort, what you do in India, the opportunity of growth is very, very high. The fact being, the very simple 2-3 facts I want to put forward to you, which makes the lot of the world showing the income of 1 crore. Out of 150 crores, we have 2,30,000 as per the Parliament declaration. And when you compare with USA, with a population of 30 crore population, 14 crore taxpayers, we have close to 7 crore SSEs of US origin are showing their income as a 100,000. That is in dollars, which is equal to close to 1 crore. The immense economy of USA, which is around 27 trillion, gives the greatest opportunity for any individual who want to come up in this life to really earn in terms of clear white money. And people normally feel that taxation in US is very high, with the rate of maybe 30% average. But in India, when you look at it, your income tax with GST is already surpassing that limit. So for that reason, many people ask to conceal their income. And today, when you look for any sources, we find little major part of their sources in black. So for this young generation, I really encourage and advise people who are able to afford these in the terms of 8 crores in maybe multiples of part of 8 crores. There is a very good great.
He's very similar to my uncle. I was born here, went to school here. In early teens, I left and to join my uncle. My uncle is very practical, so 24 hours later, I was mowing the lawns because he wanted us to learn the ethics and hard work. That really set us in a pace where you can achieve anything you want. What that really does is gives you the power and really realize the amazing opportunities America provides. And really, going there, starting out the very first day, in 24 hours, I mowed the lawns. Now, 30 years now, I've owned multiple real estates in the commercial side, multiple restaurants, pizzerias, donut hole coffees, number of investments, successful, some had learning lessons where it didn't work well. But what that tells you is you take the risk and you take that and really encourage that to take the opportunity, not necessarily for you, but for your kids. Kids will really reach their goals. The kids that you have really want that potential because at some level, you have worked hard for your kids. It's your kids' turn to really achieve some things that you have dreamt for them and make an amazing life and reach for the stars. And really, if you think, and I'll give this, not to bore you too much, but if you think about it, America is a place where Barack Obama's father came as
I would like to thank for all of you that I have got this opportunity to share my keynote in 2024 April itself, just because of Mr. Abdul. I came across with Abdul in the last year, and the most important thing, everyone might be thinking, we might be spending all this money and we are investing $800,000, and how come it's secure? That is who's been monitoring all these 800,000. The only thing is, whenever they give a report for USCIS, with whom he's dealing with, those reports are being copied to you on, time by time. You are supposed to give this report for USCIS every 3 months. So those reports are being copied to you, because of which you're comfortable and you know that where exactly your money has been spent. So you don't need to worry, where the project is going, because you yourself are monitoring by these profits that where exactly only those projects in which they are personally involved. So I myself am really thankful, and I'm very comfortable with my investments, and by the results itself, which has taken only 3 weeks to get my receipt notice. So really, I'm thankful for Mr. Abdul. Thank you.
I am associated with Mr. Karunakaran Reddy for the past 40 years. And we have entered into US with a project of 44 townhouses. That is incidentally falling in the target area. Coming up with 44 townhouses spread for us in an extent of 15 acres. And there are a lot of new sites. We have chosen this site and the plan is ready now. We will decide. Now this project of 44 will townhouses is spread, it's ground and first 3 acres. So when you are comparing with this or any other similar other areas are much below this place. It is a beautiful place to invest in, and the revenue and the returns also will be higher, and it will be 100% safe. I would request you, any further applicants to kindly consider this into that. We are open for eligible now. Already we have a regional center in place. So we can accept legally we can accept these applications. Thank you.
Sagar Pasala, VSB Capital Investments and CEO of Cotracker. ఈ రోజు మేము EB5 ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ సెమినార్ హైదరాబాద్లో మా అటార్నీని యూఎస్ నుంచి పిలిచాము. ఆయన EB5 సెమినార్ చేశారు. We invited about 100 people here with registrations, and we had a wonderful event today on the EB5 investments for people who wanted to go settle in US, business owners కావచ్చు, లేకపోతే professors కావచ్చు, people with ambition to settle down and take their families into US and వాళ్ళు లైఫ్ అక్కడ సెటిల్ చేసుకోవడానికి కోసమని మేము ఇక్కడ సెమినార్ చేసాము. సో ఇట్ వాజ్ a successful event, and we want to thank media and the audience who attended here, people who attended our online live video. We want to do this program again in Delhi and Gujarat and other places here. But this is a successful event. We learned a lot from the audience, and also we learned a lot from our EB5 attorney. Thank you everyone for coming here, and we want to do more programs like this. Please do watch us and look out for our YouTube videos. Thank you.
ఇలాంటి ఈవెంట్ ఇక్కడ చేయడం
ఫస్ట్ VSP క్యాపిటల్ అనేది ఫస్ట్ టైం వచ్చింది. అంటే ఐ లివ్ ఇన్ US, సో నాకు హైదరాబాద్లో ఏం చేశారో తెలియదు. మేము అక్కడి నుంచి తీసుకొచ్చాము. మేము ఐ లివ్ ఇన్ డెట్రాయిట్. సో దిస్ ద ఫస్ట్ టైం ఈవెంట్ వీఆర్ డూయింగ్ ఇట్ హియర్.
సో ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఎట్లా
ఇప్పుడు మీరు చూసినట్టుగా అయితే ఇప్పుడు మన ప్యారడైజ్ ఓనర్ గారు కానీ, ప్యారడైజ్ ఓనర్ అబ్దుల్ గారు కానీ, లేకపోతే ఇప్పుడు మన కరుణాకర్ రెడ్డి గారు పటాన్ చెరువు ఎక్స్ బీజేపీ క్యాండిడేట్, ఆయన సెలబ్రిటీ హోమ్స్ అని చెప్పి వాళ్ళది ఒక 2,000 ఎకరాలు ఉంటుంది డెవలప్మెంట్ అంతా కూడా. డూయింగ్ EB5 ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ ఇన్ US వీళ్ళు చేస్తున్నారు. ఇప్పుడు మన ఢిల్లీ నుంచి కానీ, లేకపోతే వి గట్ పీపుల్ ఫ్రమ్ గుజరాత్, వి గట్ పీపుల్ ఫ్రమ్ సౌత్ నుంచి వచ్చారు, బెంగళూరు అండ్ బెంగళూరు అండ్ తమిళనాడు నుంచి వచ్చారు జనాలు, చెన్నై నుంచి. సో ఎస్, దిస్ ఈవెంట్ ఫస్ట్ డెవలప్ చేసాము, బట్ వీ హ్యాడ్ అ డీసెంట్ టర్న్ అవుట్.
Thank you again.
దేనికి ఒకసారి ఒక ఫోటో తీసుకున్నాం అదే కెమెరా ఉందా?
Final concluding notes. Today's event, this wonderful event is Coffee with Kalyan. So we request all the guests gathered on the dais to launch the logo, the official logo of Coffee with Kalyan. Coffee with Kalyan is going to be Vikram Sagar Pasala's podcast. I also invite Kasturi Srinivas garu, Anil.